So hey guys, hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This video is for all those people who currently are in their dedicated phase and are struggling with biochemistry. If I say that I was an ace in biochemistry, it will be an absolutely wrong statement. I too struggled with biochemistry like most of you in your dedicated are uh, kind of struggling with. See guys, it is absolutely normal, to struggle with the biochemistry because if we, think about it technically, we study biochemistry during our first year of med school, and that too isn't a major subject like anatomy or physiology. So, and also biochemistry being a volatile subject, it quickly evaporates from our mind whatever we have studied in our first year, so it becomes difficult for us to tackle biochemistry in a nice way during our dedicated phase, and that explains why we are getting wrongs in our U world, why we are getting not the good percentage of correct question in U world as compared to the systemic part. So in this video I'll just tell about what I did for biochemistry and what might work for you as well. And I guarantee you and I assure you, if you follow this strategy, I am sure that you are going to cover or answer most of the question that are going to come in the exam or in the U world. So guys, you know that biochemistry, it consists of several parts. They are classically divided in our first aid, and we have to learn the biochemistry in those parts. The first part is about cellular biology. Guys, in the cellular biology section you will have the cell cycle, you will have the DNA replication, you will have the DNA transcription, translation, protein synthesis, and if we come to the DNA, we have also nucleotide synthesis, nucleotide metabolism, and the whole cellular biology is revolving around these topics. Also, we have the components like the cell organelles, in which we have the Golgi body, which is most important. Eye cell disease is most important. We have the peroxisome, the three important diseases: Zellweger syndrome, Refsum disease, adrenoleukodystrophy. They are very important. And also, if we talk about the cytoskeleton part, in that cytoskeleton part, microtubules and the drug acting on the microtubules, also intermediate filament and how they are used in identifying cancers, and also those Cartagena syndrome, primary ciliary dyskinesias, they are very important if we come to this cytology. So guys, for cytology, for cell biology, for DNA replication, transcription, translation, I'll ask you to focus on boards and beyond. Guys, it will just take like 4 to 5 hours for covering this whole portion, and once you are done with that, I'll just say that keep revising, keep revising till your exam. Just allot a 1 hour daily to this section, and I assure you, if any question comes from this section, you are going to crack it no matter what. Just revise it for 1 hour daily. Now, after this cytology part, the next part is about the vitamins. I am not touching and I am not talking about the metabolism right now. These are the miscellaneous topics, and we just omit them or somehow we skip them. So this becomes a trouble in the last week, and I don't want these topics to become your trouble in your last week. So regarding the vitamins, guys, Pixorize is gold standard resource for vitamins, and I will say that do Pixorize, please do Pixorize for vitamins, and this will make the vitamins super easy for you. Like you have 1 hour daily for cytology, I'll say that just alter that 1 hour with 1 hour of vitamins. For example, on Monday, if you are doing cytology, on Tuesday you should do vitamins 1 hour daily. Now, after the vitamins, the next portion of the biochemistry part is genetics. I will say genetics from board and beyond. Absolutely nicely written. There will be questions on wide genetics like Hardy-Weinberg principle. Now the basic genetic principles, imprinting syndromes, pedigree analysis. All these questions, they can be asked. So you have to go through the boards and beyond, and you just have to focus on the genetics part from boards and beyond. And I'll say that once or twice in a week, make sure that you are revising the genetics too. Now guys, we have the part which we actually overrate it doesn't deserve that much of attention, and by giving that thing attention, we are actually diverting our attention from cytology, vitamins and genetics, and that part is none other than metabolism. See guys, the metabolism that we used to study in our first year was huge extensive metabolism, but for USMLE we don't need to know that much of metabolism. The metabolism which is discussed in the first aid, that is enough, more than enough. And for metabolism guys, I hereby say that for when I was reading metabolism, I was studying metabolism, I was learning metabolism, I trusted dirty medicine. See, just assign a Sunday in your dedicated phase, and in that Sunday, get up at like 6 a.m. and have a commitment to yourself that I will study metabolism for the whole day. Now open the dirty medicine playlist of biochemistry. Start doing carbohydrate metabolism and start underlying your first aid. Like give it like 4 hours. Then after 4 hours, start doing fat metabolism, all the lipoproteins, hyperlipidemias, fatty acid synthesis, fatty acid beta oxidation. Do that thing. It will take another 4 hours. So you are done with carbs, you are done with fats. Now the remaining thing is about the protein. From the protein metabolism, you will have maple syrup urine disease, you will have phenylketonuria, you will have alkaptonuria. Just read those things in the first aid and from the dirty medicine videos, and another 3-4 hours you are done with the protein part. The nucleotide part you have already done in the boards and beyond section when you were doing the cytology and DNA replication and stuff like that. So that is how you are going to tackle the metabolism. You are not going to get anxious about the metabolism. It is absolutely under control. It is just a matter of one Sunday. You are going to give that one Sunday, you are going to watch all the dirty medicine videos on that Sunday, and you will be done. And in the corresponding week, in the next week, you are going to assign a 1 hour alternate day slot for metabolism. Like on Monday you are going to revise the carbs, on Wednesday you are going to revise the proteins, on Friday you are going to revise the fat. So that is the strategy by which you are going to cover the biochemistry. It is not difficult, it is just a strategy, and it is just a bigger picture which you have to realize. And believe me, glycogen storage disorder, lysosomal storage disorder, hyperlipidemias, everyone know that these topics are super important, and dirty medicine has made a video over that. So you have to you have to just engulf those things and digest them and keep revising. This is the whole idea for biochemistry. After that, just go through the U-Build question. They will be a cakewalk, I assure you. If you follow this strategy for cytology, for vitamins, for genetics and for metabolism part, questions are going to be super easy, and you are going to be in absolute control of biochemistry. So this was how I studied biochemistry. And if you are clueless, if you already have a plan, then I will tell you to stick with it. But if you are little bit anxious, little bit worried, clueless about the biochemistry, this is the plan that you should stick to. And believe me, it is just a game of 2 to 3 days. First day you will do cytology, second day you will do vitamins from the pixorize, third day you will do genetics, one Sunday whole for the metabolism thing. If you do this, I assure you, you are going to be superb in biochemistry. So this was all about today's video. I hope you like it, and in the next video I'll share how to ace the immunology section. Okay, thank you so much for watching the video. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also tell your friends around who are studying for USMLE Step 1. Thank you so much.